Let's go. Let's go. I think we live. We was having some technical difficulties this morning. But again, what has not been created cannot be stopped. Yes, what has not been created cannot be stopped. So therefore, we create no negativity here. Let's go. It is Thursday, October the 31st. It is Spooky Thursday. Let's go, beautiful people. We got movement in the charts. We got movement on the charts. How everybody doing? How your mama doing? How your daddy doing? How your cousins doing? We're going to let the room fill up. We got a little lagging today. What up, Bram? What's happening? We're going to cut that music up. And let everybody join. Catch the vibe. What up, Ange? What up, Judith? What up, John? What up, Key? What up, baby? All I ask is when you come into the live, make sure that you like it. Make sure you share it. Make sure you drop a comment. Make sure you're active. Show your boy some love. Yo, Brody, what's happening? My boy all the way out there in Tulsa, Oklahoma showing love. Let's go, Tulsa. And I love you right back. Let me get my mic set up. I had to bring it down a little bit yesterday for this little podcast we were doing. What up, Tanya? How you doing? I got that funky jazz in the background for y'all. Ew, let's go. Gold is pushing. I'm in her from right here. Let's go, baby. Make it happen. I got a 2775 slingshot off the 15 minutes and off the 4 hour. Look at that right there. Let's go, baby. Show some love as you get in here. We got some new people in here, so show them new people some love. What's happening, beautiful people? This is your host, Mr. Holistic, aka Mr. 888. The only individual that is ready to be the bridge of financial stability. Like I said, I always tell people, I am the bridge that billions of individuals are going to cross to become financial literate. To have a better relationship with money, to create better money habits. That's what we in here for. We like to jump into the financial markets. We like to look at gold. We like to look at NASDAQ. We like to understand information. Proper information allows you to get proper results. Let's go. Manuel, what's happening? Kayla, what's happening? Corrine, bonjour. Idris, what's up? Vernon, what's happening? Let's go. We got 44 beautiful people in here. And we only 4 minutes into class, and now we're finna get ready to get started. Y'all know how I like to do it. I like to simmer the jazz down. I like to find my frequency, add the frequency to the live, and you already know what time it is. Ew. It's Halloween, so let's get some endurance. Let's get some Viking. Let's get some Viking music going on. Let's pause this guy. Let's rock with this guy. Let's skip him. Let's see if we like it. Oh yeah, we finna go through that battle in the financial market. Beautiful people. How many people understand trend line rejection? Because here is an uptrend on the 4 hour. And if you start understanding the ways we like to trade, whether you're in the advanced, whether you're a beginner, it does not matter. People might not be feeling my Viking mode. People might not feel the Viking mode. So we're going to go AAA frequency for y'all. People might start saying, man, I'm feeling some type of way, Mr. H, when you play that Viking music. Because they know I got them axes in the background. This is more soft. This is more soft for my sweethearts. Yo, Fab, my boy Fab. Everybody show my boy Fab some love. Yo, Machiavelli, I see you. Show my boy Fab some love. This is my gym partner. We were basically lifting. And he just literally found out what I do today. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't do a lot of talking when we in the gym. We just literally get it in and be laughing at everybody and laughing with each other. You know what I'm saying? And this morning he started telling me, you know what I'm saying? He started thinking, he's like, so what do you do? And I started telling him. He was like, shit, sign me up right now. Sign me up right now. So shout out to my boy for literally pressing the button with no hesitation and jumping into the #1 trading organization on the globe. I'm your #1 digital educator in North America. Hands down. I never try to act like I'm the best, but I am #1. It's literally just that simple and was taught by the best. 100%. Mr. Lugo is 100% the best. So he's the best in the business. He's a 31-year-old individual. I even think he might be 32 now. But he's retired his mom, retired his wife, retired himself from the Marines and from literally delivering furniture and stuff like that. And now this guy has any and everything that an individual would want and need and manifest for their family. So this is what we're on, helping everybody have a better relationship with money by introducing you to the foreign exchange market. This is not for financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. So let's get that disclaimer out. Yo, Fab, that actual trade that I showed you, I'm going to send you a screenshot. I want to let him know. I let him know that I took a 0.15 at gold on 27.75, and she is sitting at $100 right now, Fab. She is sitting at $100 right now. So just to show you, bro. Put some 8s in the chat. Put some 8s in the chat, beautiful people. When we start talking about learning, education is wealth. Education is elevation. Happy Halloween for any and everybody that celebrates it. And again, I don't like celebrating the holidays, but I got baby girls. So my mom is in town. So my mom celebrates everything because, you know, she's a blind Democrat. You know how the blind Democrats be, you know. It's a spooky election. It's a spooky election. You know how them Democrats be, you know what I'm saying? Y'all celebrate everything. Celebrate everything, complain about everything, but it's all gravy. We love y'all just as much. We love you just as much. Y'all tap that screen, like the live. If you're new, make sure you turn the notifications on. Make sure, yo, Meg, we ain't gonna get started. Make sure you turn the notifications on. Make sure you also like the live, share the live, drop a comment when we're done. So let's go. So 4 ways I like to trade. Let's talk about the one specific way that you're going to see all the time, which is a trend line trade. Yo, Fab, a trend line rejection trade, meaning no matter what time frame that we choose, which I'm going to show you this when we get to our orientation. You know I'm on my mama. You know I'm on my mama, Keith. That was for my mama. She upstairs like, here you go. Here you go. So we got Mom Dukes in town. So each time frames represent each candle. So if I'm on a weekly time frame, every candle represents a week. This is a 4-hour time frame. So every candle represents 4 hours. Y'all understand that? Every candle represents 4 hours. So when you see a 4-hour trend, meaning a trend where price, let me remove the trend line. In fact, put some 2s in the chat if you do not understand trend line trading, trend line rejection trading, trend line break close retest trading. Oh yeah, she gonna put me on punishment, Steph. She gonna get me for sure. She gonna get me for sure. But it's okay. It's okay. We ain't gonna hold it against her. We ain't gonna hold it against her. We still got love for her. Put a 2 in the chat right now if you do not understand trend line trading. And I'm going to show you this is one of the most simple ways where you can start projecting and start trying to take your own analysis. Meaning when I see the market going up in an area, but literally jumping from a specific area consistently, that is an area where I like to say, yo, that has very good price action here. Meaning whatever is keeping the market from coming down here, you see that? Whatever keeping the market from breaking this area right there, that created a trend where the market just jumped up, boom, straight from there. So I like to draw the trend from there like this. Beep. You see that? Watch this. Let's get him out of there. I'll take my trend line right there and I go straight up from that gap. Boom, like that. Straight up from the gap. And you can even do it just like this. Bye-yow. You see that? That's a trend line. So in order for me to catch that trend line, I need 3 consecutive touches from the trend going in the direction I would personally like to trade. So if I am looking at this trade, the trend is going up. So if I have a uptrend and a trend line rejection, we're going to be looking for buys off of the uptrend. Do you understand that? Put some fire in the chat if you understand that. Put some fire in the chat if you're going to understand that. So when I saw the market hit here, that's your first time. It went up 3 full candles. She came back, consolidated, touched it again. She jumped up, went all the way from here. So if you're looking at your price, that means from the price of 2,725, she bounced from 25 all the way up to literally 43. So that's almost 180 pips. It's like 180 pips. 180 pips. That's 180 pips. If you put one lot size there, that is $1,080. Just putting $1 there. You put 50 cents there, that's like almost 500 and almost 600 something bucks, almost 600 something bucks. I just want to let you guys understand the math. What up, Lawrence? What up, LC? So that's what happened here. She did it again. She went from 28 all the way to what? 46. So she did it again. So now I'm knowing every time she hits this, it's 100 pip move. Boom. 100 pip move. Look at this. She comes and hits finally 744, meaning 2,744. And she jumps from the trend and goes all the way here to 2770. Do you understand that? She went from, again, right here on the trend line, 2745 to 2770. Ooh, that's retirement money. Then she flew all the way up because she never came back down. This is the first time she came back down. So when she came back down this morning, I saw her here. I see her here. History always repeats itself. So when you're looking at it, you can go, yo, I already have 3 confirmations. Next time the market comes back and touches that trend, we want to buy it. We want to buy it. And because we know gold is going to eventually go to 3,000, the only way I would be willing to close the 775 unless she comes all the way down here and gives me my 715 from the floor. Put some fire in the chat if you understand that. Put some fire in the chat if you understand that. So I know for a fact all I have to do is allow these candles to play themselves out and allow the trade to mature, because it's proven to hit here and come all the way back up to the 2790. Look, it is known to go how it went from 2740, 2846, 4470. Now we're going to be looking at a 2775 to a 2790 to a 28 to a 2800 to a 2800. Do y'all understand the math now? G4, what up, baby? Y'all understand the math now? Let me show you how she bounced. She bounced from here, 2725. I'm going to say the last 3 digits. 725. She jumped from 725. Look at this right up in here. 725 went all the way up to 743. Touched again right over in here. You see that? 745, 20 pips higher than this guy right over here. 20 pips higher, she hits it, and she jumps all the way up here. She makes an all-time high from here. She comes back down, touches this little area again, and now I have 1, 2, 3 times where she has bounced. And the only way I literally close this at a small lot size that I have, and if she comes all the way down here. And if she comes all the way down here, I literally take the L here, switch my position on a break close retest, drive her all the way down here, reverse her all the way back up from the floor. That's called Trading 101. That is your basic analysis of day trading, going in at a certain direction, not marrying the direction, meaning I'm in for a buy and I don't care what the market does. I'm just going to hold my buy. Well, friend, you could have made money from the sale. The beautiful thing about Forex, the beautiful thing about trading gold is that you can truly make money going down and you can make money going up. This is the best information. So for those who are not in a trade, you can literally say, yo, this is a 4-hour chart. If I get this candle in the next hour and 45 minutes to close in this area over here, she's going to retest the backside of 2771 because that's how she's jumping. You see that? That's how she's jumping. She's retesting the 2771. So if I can get her under the 2771, she's going to come like this, retest it, and then she's going to drop her drawers to come here to fill the gap that's right there. That's analysis number 2. First analysis, your trend is your friend. If the market is in an uptrend, it is also currently going up. You see a retest to the same trend where she's jumping up 100 pips a time, you take that buy. Because if I'm over at 775, that's my entry. She's at 779 now. I'm already up 40 pips to the 100. I got 60 more pips to go. And an hour and 40 something minutes to do it. So that candle looks really, really good. And all it has to do is just keep pushing on up. And it's proven to keep pushing on up. Put some fire in the chat if you understand it. Supreme Rising Tracy, Kashmir, what's happening? Felicia, what's happening? What's happening, Natalia? Danara, assalamu alaikum. What's happening? So this is like second analysis. So let me give you guys a trading routine. In my trading routine, when I start picking my position, I'm not going to force the position just because that's what I want. I know it's smart to hold buys in gold right now. But if you're not in from a very lower price, it's very risky to start holding from this particular point. You have to find zones where you see and have confirmed that gold likes to either jump up or jump down at least 60 to 100 pips. And when you see those zones and you know that you're not a day trader yet because you don't have the mindset or the capability or the capital to be in trades for all day long, you have more of a scalper's mentality. You have more of the casino mentality. And I don't like to say gamble, I just say casino. You're used to playing the slots, you're used to playing blackjack, you're used to playing roulette. So if that's the case, this is the energy you're going to come into the trading industry with. So therefore, you're going to have to learn how to be a strategic scalper. People say, oh, it's gambling. No, it's not gambling. It's strategically moving in the financial market off of Wicks and literally scalping 30 pips. 60 pips, and you get your capital up, you can put $1 there. That's $300 to $600 a day. And I don't know where you come from, but I don't know where you from or where you heard. $300 to $600 a day, that'll change your life from your phone. Whew, that shit right there will get you right in the front of checks. Yeah, I'm telling you. I see Natalia, she already knows. She said, you talking dirty to me, Mr. Holistic. We talking BBC big bullish candles. You see? Big bullish candles. Strategic scalping is not gambling. Strategic scalping is called understanding you have a skill set to be able to fish in the financial market. And I'm not looking for Moby Dick. I'm not looking for the great white. I'm not looking for the megalodon. I just want me a couple crappies and a big mouth bass, and I'm gonna call it a day. And if I get me a big catfish in the mix of that. See, where my country boys at? Where my LCs at? G4, where we at? I'm telling you, man, I'm not looking for The great white, I'm not looking for the megalodon, because that means you have to literally have really, really good credit, because you're going to need a really big boat or maybe even a ship to get the megalodon. So I always even tell the females, if you're out there looking for a real shark as a man, do you have the credit to rent the boat to get the shark in the boat? Can you get the shark out the water in the boat? And when you get them in the boat, can you keep him in the boat? I'm just saying, ladies, y'all say y'all out there looking for sharks. You got to be able to rent a boat. And fellas, if you out there looking for Queen Bee, what your hive looking like, fam? What your hive looking like? Let's go. Let's go. They be dreaming. They be dreaming. So I like to keep the frequency on in the background, so when you're trying to manifest greatness, you can literally ride with that frequency, because my frequency is just pouring into you. So let's get back into the sauce. Let's get back into the sauce. So that was my analysis from this morning, and this is what we're looking at right now. So for those who are not in that, I'm going to delete all of this. We're going to remark her up, and then we're going to show you how you can find your position in the financial market right now. Let's go. Watch this. Anybody got any questions so far? Anybody got any questions? What you say, G4? G4 says, if y'all looking for sharks, I'm right here. I'm right here, New York City thoroughbred. What's up with them Yankees, G4? What's up with them Yankees? What's up with them Yankees? I had some guys ready to fight. Look at this, y'all. If you're looking at the week, Savage Queen, what's happening? You got to have a boat. I know Savage Queen, she got a boat. She got a boat. She be in them waters. She be in them waters. Is the 749 still a good zone? Well, we're going to see. We're going to go see it. We're going to go see it. We're going to go visit it. Which indicator do you use? I use the EMA 9, I use the EMA 200, and I use stochastics. These are the only three things I use to teach. I don't need them to trade, but I like to teach with them, which allows me to trade with them, allows me to keep with the fundamentals. Somebody please tell me what 3 consecutive higher highs in the charts means. Somebody type it in the chat. 3 consecutive higher highs, meaning 3 consecutive green candles. What does that mean? So let's go back into the history. Let's go back into the history. Let's replay. Boom. Y'all see the 3 consecutive higher highs right here? Put some ones in the chat if you see the 3 consecutive higher highs right here. Let's replay. When the market makes 3 consecutive higher highs, these are called your 3 white soldiers, meaning the market is in a bull run in that moment, meaning it has consistently made 3 consecutive higher highs. Yo, Fab, in the financial markets, you only need 3 confirmations to literally come up with confidence to say, oh, shit, I'm finna buy it then. If I see 3 consecutive higher highs, I'm ready to buy. If I see 3 consecutive lower lows, I'm ready to sell. It's literally just that simple. All right. So I'm going to show you right now with a replay, 3 consecutive higher highs, and then the actual effect of 3 consecutive higher highs on a weekly chart. Because the team, the squad, you guys see this. Here he goes. Watch this, beautiful people. Let's press play. You're going to see the 3 consecutive higher highs start appearing off the EMA 9 right up in here. You see that little jump right there. Let's make it big so everybody can see it. There she goes. Boom. Watch it. Watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it. You're going to see it in real time. As she starts moving, she's sitting at a 25.11. She hits 25.58. She hits 25.78. She's like pushing. She closes 25.82. She opens. She touches back down a little bit. Watch her. Watch her right up in here. Watch your EMA 9. Boom. Push it up. So this is your first consecutive, your first high, your first soldier. Second soldier. Watch your third soldier. Boom. Watch it. 3 consecutive higher highs in the market. Watch the fourth soldier. The fourth soldier is what we do. Type in the chat what we do on the fourth soldier, beautiful people. Type it in the chat. Here it is. Let me pause it. Let me pause it. Bam. Y'all saw it, right? Y'all saw that, right? Put some 8s in the chat if you saw what it did. Let me just go back a little bit. Let me go back. Select bar. Let me go right there. Bam. We're going to go right there. We're going to replay it. I want you to see directly when you should buy. This is what I'm showing you. On the fourth candle, you have a retest. The fourth candle after 3 consecutive higher high, because it's a consistent bullish pattern, you always literally take the chance. Now, where people mess up with this is that you go all in there. Keep the mindset of literally splitting the lot size. Go in small, and if you have a drawdown, then go in big. And if you go in small and she just takes off, thank God that you were a sniper that day. Watch this. Here we go. Play again so you can understand. I'm going to get my path, so I want you guys to understand. Here's your third consecutive higher high coming right here. Your fourth candle is going to be right here. The EMA 9 is right here. When she turns red, that's when you press the buy button. Watch this. Here it is right there. You see it? Boom. Watch this, beautiful people. That was your time on the fourth candle. Now watch the consequences and repercussion, because if you go all in here, you are going to literally close that trade because it's going down now. You see? So you go in small. Let me press the pause button. Buy out. You go in small. You put the 0.25. You put the 0.10s. You put the 0.05s. You put the 0.01. You put the micro mini lot. Let me tell you the reason why I do this as an experienced trader. Teaching beginning traders. 9 out of 10, when you make your first entry into the market, you're going to be wrong. Because no one knows precise when is the top of the top or the low of the low. So everybody is eventually making estimates or projections when to buy, when to sell. So if that's the case, go in small on your first entry. Give yourself some room for mess up, because if you bought here, you know that's a buying candle, but why are you negative? You see, you bought here and now you bought in at 26.26 and the market is sitting at a 26.08. So that's almost 200 pips down. Ain't nobody going to hold that trade. Most people are going to cut the trade at 50 pips, 60 pips. But if you already in for a small lot size, you can put your bigger lot size right here. And this is what I told you guys. I said, if she comes back down close to that 600 range, she's going to blast off to 700. So I want you guys to see it now. Watch this. Because everybody got this information, because I told y'all, I see 3 higher highs on a weekly candle. Look at this right here. Buy out. Look at that right there. Right there. Watch it. She is out of here. She is out of here. She went from 26.07 to 26.62 and like a pump, 26.93, 26.70, and 27.21. Look at her. Look at her. I want you guys to see her. I want you guys to see her. So what has happened since this 3 consecutive higher highs from your buy? The market is creating all-time highs. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You're finna see now this pattern here. You're finna see it again when it stops. Watch it. That's where we are right now. Y'all put some fire in the chat if I just showed y'all something that history always repeats itself. You got 3 consecutive higher highs, a red candle, and then literally the market shooting up to where it's supposed to be, which lets you know, believe in what you see and have the patience to see it through. Yo, Fab, trading with me, you're going to need 3 things. You're going to need a trading routine, which is I'm going to lace you with. Then you're going to literally need some patience and some belief. The reason why you need belief is because you need to believe in what you see. And if you don't believe in what you see, you can at least know, because you work out with me, you know how hard I push my body, you can trust me to believe in what I see. And if you start believing in what I see and you see that I have belief in it, then you need patience to be able to see it through. Because wealth happens over time, not overnight. And this is what I tell people. If you're trying to go after generational wealth, then understand that this is finna be a time, because I'm doing this for almost 9 years. But if you're just trying to make money for the day, there's your money right here. Here's your money right there. That's money right there. Money, 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 money. Let's go. So we know that the 4th candle that's going to open up in the next day or two, and the next day, That's going to be a red candle. Why? Because you have 3 consecutive higher highs. And then this guy has to drop a little bit because it just did that right here. It is pretty much almost the same candles. You can go back into history and see how many times have you seen 3 consecutive higher highs and what the market did. 1, 2, 3, red candle, buy, boom. You bought at 21.47. The top of that was 24.26. Let's go again. Look, 1, 2, 3, you buy. Boom. You bought in at 1928. The top of that buy was at 21.45. Put some 8s in the chat if you starting to understand. I'm cooking over here. Imagine, beautiful people, when you start looking at these 3 consecutive higher highs on the time frames of a weekly, that means that thing went up for 3 weeks. You can make your monthly salary in the first week. Second week, you making money just to basically get the bugs off your back. Third week, that is passive income plays. Put that money in crypto. Put that money in stock. Put that money in meme coins. Put that money where that money starts moving. This is the lifestyle we live over here because we don't believe in sitting on the money. We believe even putting the money into an existence where it starts making money because that's the purpose of money. And then we start establishing wealth with our money. I want to make sure the money and the movement that I make today, my daughters are going to be able to take advantage of. So if that has absolutely no scalability where my daughters can literally benefit from the movement that I'm doing, I'm not doing it. If it has no ability for my daughters to have an ability to reap from it, it does not appeal me to create action. This is your week, so let's go. So now we see 3 consecutive higher highs. We know she's going up, so let's hold her right here at the top. Bam, that's the highest she has ever been. So if the highest she's ever been is 27.90, watch this, beautiful people. That's my weekly high. Oh yeah, we just 32 minutes in. Y'all. We just 32 minutes in and we already on one. Let's go. So when I get down here, I like to go to the triple bottom, which is the 1616, and that's where gold took off. Yo, Fab, 2 years ago, you could have invested into gold when she was sitting at $1,616, and she is sitting literally at 27.77 right now. 77. Let's go, casino numbers. Look at that. So imagine that this right here, what you can project is 3 consecutive higher highs, a red candle, and you can see her coming right up in here. So now I start knowing that red candle is going to hit between 53. You see, that red candle is going to hit up in here, that 58, that 57 area. So I go down to the higher time frames to keep that in mind. You see? So watch this. Watch your day. So watch when I get that daily. Watch what the daily floor is. 27.73. Watch what the daily floor is. Boom. Daily floor. When I have the daily floor as my daily floor and the weekly roof, my daily roof, I don't need to put a daily roof. You see that? So this is where it's at. That means it has came from the roof and she has dropped to the floor already. We started buying. I bought at 70.75, just waiting for Wick rejection. I saw her rejecting at the 73. I said, I'm going to take her at the 75 just to get some pullback because I'm in the gym. And then I'm just going to allow her to push herself up. Because this candle shows that she opened up here, dropped down here to literally a 27.70. And flew all the way up to 27.90, which is 200 pips, that is $1 in the market. That is $2,000. That's 50 cents in the market. That's $1,000. Do the math on down to your lot size. You like the 57, right, Keith? You like the 57? The 57 is where it's at. So watch as we start dabbling down. Watch the 4 hour. Watch your 4 hour. You have 3 consecutive high, lower lows forming. You see that? But you got the pullback right there. So as long as I'm seeing that pullback, we're believing in this structure right here. Don't forget, we have the 4 hour trend line. Remember the 4 hour trend line. That's your trend. So now it starts getting confidence. I have the buy from the daily floor. I have the trend line rejection. And I have the 3 white soldiers on the weekly. Ew, come on now. Give me love. Look at that. Booyah. So in an hour and 24 minutes, what we want is this candle to start literally finding the buyers who are sitting here and going to start pushing her up from the daily floor. Everybody type in the chat for the new people. What do we like to do from the daily floor? What do we like to do from the daily floor? Or what does gold like to do on the daily floor? Leave what we like to do. What does gold like to do from the daily floor? She likes to go up. She likes to go up. I can go back into history because I don't have I don't have too much action in the past for this daily floor. You see that? I have right here. This is what I have. History repeats itself. So Fab, if I want to check something in the market, I got to go to the left side because this is where the history is at. So if I don't see nothing over here, that means history is down here. That means the market is down here. So that is a all-time high right here. So there's nothing here to engage or to project or even to make assumptions on that the market is going to do. What I have is this right here. So I go, yo, last time it was here, this is what happened. First time, boom, came back, boom, came back, boom. Now it's back again. Guess what we doing right here? Guess what we doing right here, beautiful people? Simple. It's simple math. Simple math. We're not making it hard. Trading is extremely easy. Overthinking is hard. People overthink the game. You got to stop overthinking the game and just allow the game to play itself out. So here we go. Watch this. Watch your 1 hour. Boom. Let's reset her. Look at the 1 hour. The 1 hour is literally doing the exact same thing. She came right up here. EMA 9 rejector. So she needs more buyers to get in here to start filling this gap that is sitting right there. Put some fire in the chat if you see that little gap. Let me make it big so y'all can see it. Let me remove her. How many people see the gap right here? Look, that's a new one-legged monster right there. 2773. That's a gap right there. The market has to tank at least to the 53 area if it's going to die. It has to come up in here. You see? To the EMA 200 is right here. So it could even see a 43 area if she dies. So I like to correlate this assumption, this projection, with the actual dollar. So I go right here and I go, I'm in a buy right now, and the market is literally coming back down towards my entry. I'm still up 20 pips, so I'm not really tripping. I want to know if she's going to reject from where she's at right here. So I got to go to these smaller time frames to see it. So, but what I'll do, I'll just go straight to the DXY. The DXY gives me, anybody ever heard of the Red October? Put some fire in the chat if you've ever heard of Red October. It's a political term. And most people think that it's a conservative term, but it's not. It's not. What Red October means, look at my watch list. I don't know if you guys can see the watch list. Let me drag it over and see if you guys can see the watch list. There it is right there. Y'all see the watch list? Put some fire in the chat if you see the watch list. Look at the watch list. Judith. I figured out how to move the screen over because I remember you said, Mr. Holistic, I love the way you teach, but I can't see your prices when I first started live streaming. I moved it over. That's what Red October means. That's what Red October means. That means the market is red. The market is red. The market is bleeding. Look, everything is bleeding. Everything is bleeding. But what? Oil. What is oil doing? Look. What is oil doing? Oil trying to fill this gap right here. You see this big ass gap on oil? Oil have to fill this big ass gap right here. Oil needs to fill this big gap. Y'all see that gap? Y'all see that gap? Oil has to fill the big gap. Look. Look at the USDT, Adi. Look at gold. Look at everything. Look at everything. This is why it's called Red October. This is why it's called Red October. When you go over here to the DXY, watch it. Let's reset her. go to a higher time frame. Let's get her naked. Let's look at the DXY. Look at her. Look at the DXY. This is the weekly. This is the weekly. This is the weekly. Now gold does the opposite of the DXY, fab. So when the dollar is going down, gold is going up. But look at what we see here. Look at the manipulation. So we might see the 43.53. You understand that? See how you start analyzing when you start seeing the gold? When you start analyzing it on the daily? On the weekly, on the dollar, you have 3 consecutive highs and already the 4th candle. So that means if she starts rejecting like what I know she normally does from a 3 consecutive higher highs, she likes to go. So if that's what the dollar is going to do, we got 5 more days before the election. They're going to pump the dollar. Like they're going to print money. So if they're going to print money, this is going to go up. But you're going to see gold probably go up at the same damn time. And the reason why, because as much money as they're printing, there's more people pulling out money out of the banks and literally going into gold, going into commodities, going into more safer investments than actual traditional investments. That book by Tom Clancy, The Hunt of Red October. You remember that, right? You remember that? This is it. This is it. I'm telling you, this is it. This is it. This is why they say it. This is why they say it. So let's go. So right now we're going to look for a nice little push up because I believe gold and the dollar will go the exact same way. And if she starts closing up under here in the next hour or so like that, we have another 15 minutes in class. If she starts closing over here, because I could be in a buy, and because I know that 4th candle is going to start retesting, I could find you sales in an all-time high type market. But at the same time, if you go back down here to your 1 hour, I'm going, believe in what you see and have the patience to see it through. If you're in the buy from the 75, don't switch it up. Do you know how many times in my journey as a beginning trader, my very initial trade in the morning was the best trade idea that I had all day? And the money that I made from that trade, I would have tripled it and not even lost the money that I lost throughout the day searching for other trades in the same pair. So let me tell you what that means. That means days like today, I would open up my day with a 27.75 buy. And I would see the market going down, and I'll go, you know what? Let me take my $80. Let me take my $100. And I take it and I close out to 27.75. And then I come to find out I'm literally trying to take another buy in gold, but she didn't go to 27.53. She's back up there at 27.82 on the other side of the actual EMA 9. So now I'm taking another buy at 27.82 versus continually having my 27.75 in play. I can sniff out the individuals in the chats that has this issue. I can sniff out the individuals that have this issue. Put some ones in the chat if you can relate to that. Having a really good entry in the morning, taking minimum from that entry because you want to follow your discipline. You only want to get it for 20, 30 pips. You want to make your little percentages and go. But you find yourself consistently still trading, and you find yourself taking L's, which is basically giving back your winnings in the same pair when you could have just kept it. You could have just kept it. Because now we're back up 40 pips on the push-up. Now we're back up 40 pips on the push-up. Check it out. Check it out. There's your entry there. Right off the floor, right off the trend. It is literally a no-brainer. Don't even think. Buy and let her move. She went up. She's moving sideways. She gets past here. She goes sideways. She goes up. She goes sideways. She hits the weekly roof. And then she bounces through there. This is Money 101. Money 101. Money 101. So, how many people got any questions? How many people got any questions? We are at 7:44. And this is an amazing class. I think this is an amazing class for individuals who are basically understanding that the long run on gold, you cannot go wrong with buying her at any given point. But since she's at the 3 consecutive higher highs, don't buy right now. Wait for the 4th candle for the retest. The 4th candle will give you a retest. I personally have another day and 10 hours in this 3rd soldier. I'm trading the 3rd soldier right now. So people say, well, if the 4th candle is going to be the retest candle, Mr. H, and you are in a buy from 27.75, are you not afraid? No, I'm not afraid, because I'm in the 3rd white soldier going up, which is a proven candle that is going up. So I'm going to take the max out of the 3rd soldier for the next day. And then when the 4th soldier gets here, I should be in a really good area where I can take another lot size in and already taken my profits from yesterday. You see? Mario, thank you, Mr. H. You are an amazing teacher. Oh, man, I appreciate that, Mario. Appreciate that. Man, your classes are a part of my routine now. I wake up early to listen and learn, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Put some 8s in the chat. Put some 8s in the chat, because learning and earning, I'm telling you, this is the sauce. This is what nobody does. Nobody is going to get on a live stream and break it down with you guys just like this and not ask you for money. I'm telling y'all straight. It ain't nowhere you're going to go in this industry right now. YouTube, Google, Twitch, TikTok, no matter where you go, they're going to start asking y'all asses for money. That's for sure. Most of you guys have already basically paid into a public trading company, which gives you access to me. I'm the #1 digital educator in a public trading company. I'm the #1 trading organization on the globe. Can't nobody give you those stats. That's the key. Can't nobody give you those stats, and ain't nobody really giving disclaimers, because I'm not your financial advisor. This is not for financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. Trading is also extremely risky, so don't be bringing your rent money over here trying to flip it with your boy, because I'm representing these 8s and a community of financially educated individuals. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring your rent money over here trying to flip it. Don't be bringing your little bill money every month coming over here trying to hit licks in the Forex market. This is for smart investors. This is for good money habits. This is for individuals who are ready to attack the generational financial gap and curses and chains in your family. Are you holding gold till it gets to 3K? I'm pretty sure I might hold this, because I just put a small lot size on it, so I might just literally hold it. That's a motherfucking fact, bro. I'm telling you straight up, G4. They ain't nobody doing it like this, and I stand 10 toes down. I saw a guy on TikTok yesterday saying, I'm the most accurate trader in here. Ain't nobody out here, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden I see the guy in my DMs. I just want to let you know, man, I didn't mean no disrespect. I just ran up on your content. Somebody just saw me, just tagged you in my video, and I just went to your page, and I just really I'm lost in your YouTube. Man, I got a guy talking so much shit on TikTok. Now he in my DMs like, yo, so bro, so what you think about US 30 right now? I think she ratchet. That's what I think about Dirty 30. I think she ratchet. So let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I personally see her filling this gap, because like I said, the market is in the uptrend. She's overall going up. She's currently going down a little bit because she just came from an all-time high, 27.90. I see her retesting from that 27.73, 27.75 area, going back up and finding resistance over there at the 27.87. This is what I see her first little rejection, which is going to be 100 pips. You see that? So it's like I can take this trade, and it's a small trade, and I can say, yo, if I'm paying for $175, I can literally just let this try ride and then let it run for 2-3 hours, and then that'll pay my monthly. I can just take that money out, put it into my digital wallet, and when it comes times to pay the monthly, I don't want to pay out of my pocket. I don't want to pay out of my pocket. I want to let the market pay for it. You see? Thank you, Mr. H. It's my 3rd day. I have learned so much. I really appreciate you. Yo, Vernon, I appreciate you showing up. Soraya, you trade gold only on Forex, or do you buy it in the stock market? I've been buying gold in the stock market since it was in the 1400s, Soraya. I've been trading gold since 2012, 2013, 2014, investing into it stock-wise. Yo, Mag, my partner in my business, in my business, this is what he does. Sits in the office and then basically runs stocks all day. Hello, booty. Hey, Pumpkin. Here comes the Munchkins. Here comes the Munchkins. Ah, my daily hug. Oh, yes. 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 Yes, yes, yes. Anybody got any questions? What about oil? Oil is going to have to literally fill this gap. And then oil should die. Why should oil die? The oil is going to depend on the election. I see her going up in here, breaking out of this zone, consolidating area. Bigger the consolidation, the bigger the breakthrough. So if she breaks up into here, she will come here, and then you should start seeing some droppage. You should start seeing some droppage up in here. But I would literally catch her on a little retest and start, Hey, baby. And watch her start resisting this area right here. She's going to start like, you can see she's trying to break in here, but she can't. Y'all see that? She's trying to break into this gap area right here. But she can't. Let me move this highlighted area out of the way so you guys can see. So imagine oil wants to come up and break this zone right here. So she wants to get into, let me move her here. She wants to fill this space. Why are you putting my chain in my mouth? From here. That's what she's basically rejecting from right there. But she comes back up. Imagine she came here, reject. Came up, reject. Came up, reject. Came down, came back up, and now she's sitting right here. So that means she needs more buyers. That means she needs Mr. H, the whole iGenius, OBG, whole trading academy to start pressing the buy button right here. But you're 4 or 5 days between an election. Trump gets in, oil going back to the floor. Oil going back all the way to the floor. I'm telling you straight up. Oil going back down here. Trump gets in the office, boom. Oil coming here. Oil coming back down here. Just letting you know. It's going to fill that whole little area up for the next 4 years. Gas will be like $1.75, $2, something like that. Everything will get cheap. Electric bill going to go down. Everything is going to go back to normal. And people don't like normal. People don't like normal. People like chaotic situations, you know. They like uncertainty. They like uncertainty. What's going on, Charlotte? I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Y'all don't forget to like, man, I appreciate that, J4. Yeah, don't forget to like, share, and drop those comments. It is 7:52. I'm finna get up out of here. This is your boy just literally every day, 7 a.m., Monday through Thursday, jumping into your face early in the morning, knocking on your door saying, yo, how's your relationship with money? Because if you're not financially where you need to be, then you can't be in here talking about 8 hours of sleep. Let me repeat that. If you're not financially where you need to be, you can't be in here talking about 8 hours of sleep. You got to cut that 8 hours of sleep to down there 4 or 5 hours and then spend that other 3 hours trying to basically put yourself in a better position. This is what we do over here. This is what we do over here. Mary Jane. Oh, man, I wish I could get rid of you so many times in my life, but you just keep creeping up on me and staying in my life so much. Mary Jane, you just stay in my life. You just stay in my life. Every time I throw you away, I hate it. Gas $2.69. I'm telling you. I was in Chicago this weekend. I got gas at $4.49. I said, damn, $4.49 in Chirac? I see why motherfuckers over here acting crazy. I see why people over here shooting at each other at the gas pump. I said, damn, $4.59? Hell, I'm ready to shoot somebody and take their pump also. Let me stop talking crazy on live stream. They're like, well, that Mr. Holistic, he actually threatened a subscriber. He threatened a subscriber the other day on this live. Get him out of there. Community guideline violation. Strike number 3. Oh, in Cali, it's even higher. I'm already knowing. I'm telling you. Bag him up. That's an open and shut case, Johnson. Sprinkle crack on him and get him out of here. I got to go, guys. I love you guys. Yo, Fab, I'm going to hit you up. I'm going to get you situated. Sprinkle some crack on him, Johnson. It's open and shut case. Call him Hunter and get him out of here. Let me stop. Let me stop. Yo, Mac, it's good to have you back, bro. It's Good to have you back. I love you guys. Y'all have a make the rest of your day the best of your day. Deuces, beautiful people. And if you haven't got your screenshots, if you're not taking like literally like notes, and you're not literally getting video clips, posting them on your story, tagging me on my story, like, yo, you're not doing yourself a disjustice. You know what I'm saying? You got to literally get this out to everybody, because if you got kids in this world, your kids should be literally being able to meet like-minded individuals' kids. So therefore, the conversation doesn't get weird when my kid is over here talking stocks and money, and your kid is over here talking like Pokemon and Netflix and Coco Melon and all of that shit. So just saying, I love you guys. Definitely finna follow. This your first day, Kev? This your first day, Mr. Johnson? This your first day? Well, welcome, Kevin. Welcome. I love you guys. Like I said, I'm out. Like I said, I'll see you guys on Monday. Monday, I'll be back on YouTube. But like I said, I'll be on TikTok all weekend. Hans Bosora, a.k.a. Solo. I'll be on TikTok all weekend. And I don't get on TikTok and, you know what I'm saying, be TikToking. I get on here and I do literally analysis for crypto, analysis for just the markets. We do recaps through the week and stuff like that on TikToks on the weekends. Yo, Christy, what's happening? What's happening, beautiful? Glad to have you on here. So as I say, I get on here every day. So you should have your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your sister, your brother, any and everybody that you know that is asking you to borrow you money. You need to have their asses over here in front of my, and I need to be in their face, because if they don't understand that they need to have a better relationship with money and a chaotic actual economy, then we don't know what else to tell them. Because people are living in the land of not enough, and then people are living in the land of just enough, but there's so many people that are living in the land of more than enough. And they got there because they were in the land of just enough, and they stopped helping the people from the land of not enough. You got to turn to be selfish in this industry, to learn and earn and then elevate. Elevate, beautiful people. I love you guys. I heard TikTok will be banned. Well, I've been hearing that for the last 4 years, and I got another 70,000 something views just from last night to right now. So I can, if they take it off, let it take it off. I never care about anything that is outside my control. If I wake up the next day and TikTok not there, Instagram not there, Telegram not there, I'm still going to be here. I'll be doing FaceTime lives. I'll be doing FaceTime lives. They were like, man, that brother on FaceTime with all Apple users. Damn. I'm telling you, we'll go back to the Zooms from the phone. This is what it is. It's just what it is. In-game adjust. I love you guys. Y'all take care. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you drop your comments at the end of the live. Let people know your experience in the class. If this was your very first class, very first time hearing me, I don't ask for much. All I ask is just leave that testimony. Leave that testimony, because the testimonies goes a long ways in the algorithm in the day of basically instant gratification. People can read through the comments and be like, oh shit, oh let me make sure I catch this next class. I love y'all. Y'all take care. Deuce.